Hi guys, welcome to another Touch of Film, another Blu-ray update. I haven't done a Blu-ray update for a few weeks now because I've did a collection video. I had to split that collection video up into 3 due to storage. It was a bit of a nightmare. Really sorry that it was in 3 installments, but yeah, I got to show off all my Blu-rays. So yeah, back to Blu-ray updates. I've got a few here, a couple of Japanese and some Koreans. Let's start off with the Koreans. This is from CJ Media. It is Dancing Queen, starring Won Jung-min. I forgot what the lady's name is in this, but it's a rom-com. I don't usually watch many rom-coms, but because Won Jung-min is one of my favourite actors, I wanted to check this out. Quite a good movie. If it was anyone else in it, I probably wouldn't have watched it. It's about a wannabe politician who is running for mayor, and his wife is wants to be a singer. So she's like goes on X Factor, the Korean equivalent of X Factor. Yeah, it was quite a good film. Not very soppy. It was actually quite funny. Won Jung-min is excellent in it as always. Yeah, this is spine number 21 of the CJ Media collection. What can you say? They're awesome, these editions. Another one is a Werewolf Boy. I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch this yet. It does look really cool from the trailer. It's about a boy who's brought up in the wild. Knows quite a bit of martial arts, quite a good fighter. As I said, I don't know very much about it. Can't wait to check this out. Just got it recently. It was recommended to me by Josh Palmer, who has got another great YouTube channel, really cool BlueTuber. He knows so much about Asian cinema. He's like a walking encyclopedia of Asian cinema. Yeah. Next up, I have probably a movie that's in my top 2 greatest movies of all time, and it's Seven Samurai. Now, I own the BFI Steelbook edition of this, but I've always wanted to own this. This is just so stunning. Comes with an essay book, a really thick one, which so much content in there. And great photos, really nice imagery. I love that typography there. And it comes in a 2-disc edition, one with the Blu-ray and one with special features. Yeah, I've always wanted to own this. Once I got my multi-region Blu-ray player, I had to get this. So that's Seven Samurai, one of the greatest movies. Akira Kurosawa, he made this masterpiece. It got remade into Magnificent 7, and that is being remade again by Antoine Fuqua, I think, with Denzel Washington and Chris Pratt. And it's also going to have Lee Byung-hun, the Korean actor, who I think is just in there to appeal to Asian market. Such a good actor, but is not used to his highest potential. I don't really want to go into it. Just winds me up whenever I see that. Such a good actor. If you really want to see him in a good movie, watch JSA, a bit of Sweet Life, I Saw the Devil. They're 3 of his best movies. Yeah, definitely. If you've not seen Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, you really need to check it out. I don't know where you've been. If you've been under a rock. Such a good movie. Next up, just recently released by Arrow, it is Outlaw Gangster VIP. Story of Goro the Slasher. Tragic story of a kid who was pushed into crime. His mother was a prostitute who was killed. His sister died, and he just had to fend for himself, so he had to join the yakuza. This is how many movies? 4, for 6 movies. Blimey. Yeah, 6 movies. Let's check this out. Comes with a nice booklet. Yeah, nice artwork as always from Arrow. I actually think they're the best UK producer of Blu-rays at the moment. Master Cinema also produce some nice bits, but in terms of like those movies that you know I really want to see, these guys are the best. They release a lot of Nikkatsu movies. Let me just show this off. These are the 2 movies on every disc. It's the DVD and the Blu-ray. Those who don't know, Nikkatsu was a Japanese movie production house. They were one of the biggest in Japan at the time, and they used to churn out a lot of B movies that because they were making like 10 a week, something stupid like that, and because they worked on volume, and people used to see these movies because people would see any movie in Japan, they churned out as many as possible. So they did a lot of film noirs, films like Massacre Gun, Branded to Kill, Occult Is My Passport. They're really inspired by Bogart. So they did a lot of these gangster movies, yakuza movies, and they're even more popular today than they were then. I know Criterion released quite a few of them. They did go bust, but before they went bust, they started making softcore pornos, which is such a shame for such a prestigious production house. But this was one of the beauties that they made. These movies are just awesome. I can't say enough about it. It is a limited edition to 3,000 copies. Please go out and get this. Put this in your Blu-ray collection. Watch these movies, because they don't make movies like this anymore. If the yakuza movies now are really like quite corporate. They're more high end, a bit more sumptuous, lush, glossy. This is like the rawness of yakuza movies. So it's got that violence, that underground dirtiness that you don't really see, and it's really gritty. Check this out. I can't recommend it enough. Yes, that's all it for this week, guys. Thank you so much. I'm close to 100 subscribers now, which I never thought I'd ever get. I know it's not as much as most people, but I can't thank you enough. Like, you guys are awesome. I love the comments down below. Please comment, let me know if you want to ask any questions or any recommendations or movies that you haven't seen in my previous collections that you really want to see. And guys, thank you so much. Can't thank you enough. Cool. So I'll see you next week, guys. Take it easy. Have a good weekend.